Hello everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Thoughtful Leaders, Thoughts on Education. Today with us we have Dr. K.S. Harish sir, who is professor as well as program chair in analytics domain at Sivasivani Institute of Management. Hello sir, welcome to this episode.
Hello. Hi.
Sir, kindly for the sake of our audience, introduce yourself.
My name is Harish, as you already said, and I have more than 25 years of teaching experience. And my specialized areas are business analytics and statistics and operations research and operations management. And I've started my career in the year 1992. And I came to Hyderabad in the year 1994, and I have a very vast experience with all degree colleges and PG colleges in Twin Cities up to 2006. And in the year 2006, I came to Sivasivani Institute of Management as an assistant professor in the area of data science. And from 2006 onwards, I've been working here. And now at present, I'm holding the responsibility of PPTM Business Analytics, and I'm the chair for that particular program. This is briefly about me.
Sure sir. Sir, you have said that you have more than 25 years of experience in education sector, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, what is the key factor that keeps you connected with education sector?
Basically, my family is a teacher's family because my grandfather is a teacher and my mother, she is also a teacher, and probably that inherent quality of mine. So because of that, I've chosen this particular field as my career path. That is the first thing. And another important reason for choosing this particular profession is because the teacher always with the young minds. And because of this, always what we can do is we can keep our mind young and fresh, and because we'll be dealing with such kind of people. And also from these students, we can also learn a lot. And this is the only profession where a person needs to, should be an ever learner. So that attracts me. So that's what I have chosen this particular field. That is the reason behind this, choosing this particular profession.
Sure, sir. Sir, as a chairperson of analytics area in SSIM, can you tell us about your roles and responsibilities?
Actually, after coming to Sivasivani Institute of Management, I worked in various capacities. At my very first assignment is teaching, and after that, I worked as a deputy director for student promotion. And during in that particular period, and I've traveled extensively in the country, and I've counseled many number of students, and I brought the students to the campus. So after that, slowly I became area chair, and as an area chair, I've taken care of the entire department because our department is the heterogeneous department. Here you can see subjects of different areas like operations and data science and computer science. These are the three different areas I'm taking care of in this particular department.
Sure. Sir, nowadays people are very much interested in PGDM analytics specialization, sir. Can you tell us the reason?
Because this is the what you can say time of what you can say data related activities. Because nowadays in any decision making process, probably data is vital. It is playing vital role because without the data, taking decision nowadays is becoming very, very difficult. Because in what I can say that 50-20 years back, people used to take decisions based on their experience or based on their gut feelings and based on some assumptions. Nowadays, in any corporate, that means in the corporate world, if you wanted to say something, then probably you need to what you can say show the support. Otherwise, you need to show the evidence with the data. So the entire decision making process completely depends upon the data science only. So that's what everywhere, because you take any organization, they're in the decision making area especially, they need a data science. So that's what this is the era of data science, I can say that. And the coming days also, there I think to do anything or to say anything or to take any decision, probably data is needed, and without data probably we cannot go ahead. So that's what it is, one of the very vast emerging areas. So this is the area where students will also get good opportunities and also good professions. So probably I think this is needed. in the coming days. This skill is
Sure, sir. Sir, can you tell us about the program structure of PGDM Analytics specialization in Sivasivani?
okay. So basically, here we develop a course structure based on particular criteria. In the very first term, in the very beginning of the year, in the course, we that is an intermediate stage. That means that probably we give all fundamental inputs to these students, and after that, in the next stage, in the second year, most of the subjects what we are taking and are giving, those subjects are very useful in the application point of view. So that's what in the entire first year, they will be studying management related subjects and also data science related subjects and IT related subjects. In the second year, they will be focusing on applications. So that means they are going to integrate all these three. One is management area and IT area and also data science area. These are the three things they are integrating, and by integrating these three areas, they will learn how to apply this particular subject in the business management. So that is the major essence behind creating this particular course structure.
Sure, sir. Sir, now that you have been in this particular analytics field for a long time, can you tell us about the latest trends in this particular domain?
Because most of the e-commerce companies, especially, they are using analytics very well. Because if you visit their websites, and the most of the applications and decisions based on machine learning, that is one of the important area, which is upcoming area. And another one is artificial intelligence, because artificial intelligence is also one of the emerging areas where I think more future this particular area is also having. And another thing is because nowadays most of the software companies are also developing some products which can support to the organization in the form of analytics. So recently I have seen, because one of my friend is working with a company and that is related to the taking care of the civil works, and that particular company is developing one product, and that product is giving some suggestions to the managers to use all resources optimally, right? So artificial intelligence and machine learning, these are the two very great areas in the area of business analytics. In the coming future, that means in the coming days, probably you can see more number of applications and more number of developments in this particular area.
Sir, apart from curriculum, can you tell us a little bit more about the exposure that the students are going to get in SSIM, especially in analytics domain, be it in terms of internships, projects, etc.?
Okay. So here, because management education itself we cannot learn in the classroom, right? Because managing the things means probably you need a lot of practical exposure we need to give to the students. So that's what here at SSIM we are planning to organize some theory-oriented classes with the faculty member, and also we wanted to conduct some sessions from the corporates, practitioners. So that means here the students will be exposed a lot in the industry, and most of the practitioners are going to come to our campus and they are going to share their experiences with the students. And also we are going to send our students to the corporate field, and there, by working with the corporate professionals, they will be learning. That means they will be knowing how analytics can be used in that particular industry. So that is our action plan. Here certain sections definitely we give some theoretical inputs, and also we conduct more lab sessions, and also we conduct many guest lectures, and also we send our students to the corporate world, and there we give a kind of practical exposure. And also the internships we wanted to give provide to the students, because before developing this particular course structure, we have done extensive survey. So in that survey, nearly we have collected information from 20 analytics companies, something like Accenture, Cognizant, and Datamatics, Global Analytics, HCL Technologies, Latent View, and Nabler, Tata Consulting Services, WNS Analytics, and Perceptive Analytics, and like that there are 20 companies data we have collected. So, and also we have seen the platforms they are working, and also we have observed the technology they need, and the areas they are working. And based on this particular information here, we have developed this particular course structure. We have developed this particular course structure.
Sure, sir. Sir, can you tell us about the placements, especially in analytics domain, if at SSIM?
Actually, from this academic year onwards, we are offering this particular course to our students. And since from the last 6 years, we have been offering this particular specialization, and many because the students who have opted this particular specialization, only those students who have been placed. And I think a good number of analytic companies came to our campus, and they have joined. And most of our students now, they are working in very responsible areas of the analytics industry.
Sure, sir. Sir, can you give us a little bit advice for the students who are trying and aspiring for MBA, especially in analytics domain?
So here, students may have a kind of opinion in their mind. Analytics means it is related with the numbers, right? But that is a false opinion, right? So here, in the area of analytics, generally people may not use very complex mathematics. Simple mathematics only we use. But only thing is here, they need a kind of analytical mindset. That means critical thinking and logical reasoning. These are the important things. If any student is having these kind of qualities, they can jump into this particular analytics area. Because in the coming days, probably without analytics or without having this particular knowledge, nobody can work in any industry. So that kind of mindset, if any student is having, then for such students, this is very, very useful, and figuring out in this particular area is also very easy. But only thing here, the problem, there are two kinds of knowledge acquisition process we have. One is by remembering and reproducing, and another one is by following the process. Students who wanted to get into this particular area, they need to focus on the second one. That means they should always follow a process, because to do anything there is a particular way, right? There is a particular logic. If that kind of mindset that students have, then definitely for them, this is definitely a very good field, and also they'll be having very bright future. Because in my past experience, most of the students who took this particular analytics course, and they have joined in various analytics companies, and now they are working, and they are far ahead when comparing with the students of their batch with respect to the packages they are getting. Right? So that's what a slight change they need to adopt. One is, instead of remembering the things, probably they need to focus more on the process. Right? So if that process, if they have understood, then probably settling in this field is not a difficult issue.
Sure, Dr. K.S. Harish sir, thank you for sharing your thoughts on education, especially in analytics domain, as well as MBA in SSIM. Thank you for your time, sir. It was a very insightful and interesting conversation.
Thank you, sir.